Nuclear missile ready.
Yeah, not live just yet, but we will be in just a little bit. How are you doing, Zeno?
Good, good.
Awesome possum. Ready to play some good StarCraft?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
or I guess watch it. We're watching it.
cast.
We're
Yeah.
casting it, right. Alright.
Yeah.
Last note, who is your favorite person in the team? Besides you and me, of course. Standard interview caster questions. Don't you worry. Take your time.
Favorite person on the team. Wow. That's kind of difficult.
Don't worry, it's completely non-live. Nobody knows what's going on. Off the record stuff. So don't you even worry.
I am quite worried about this statement.
What?
What about per
ridiculous.
race?
What was that?
What about per race, at least?
Per race? Okay, fine. We can do per race if you're that inclined to.
Okay.
How about this? Best player of each race in the team. We can start off with that.
Well, I like watching Vindicta's nukes.
Okay.
I like Starkiller's general aggression. I haven't found a Protoss on the team that I like really enjoy watching stylistically. Yeah.
Oh, is that right? Gotcha. No Protoss.
I think I'm more picky with Protoss though.
You're more picky with Protoss. Is that right? Oh, okay. Very interesting.
Because like, you know, you're more like critical of the race you play, right?
You're right. I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's right. You play Protoss, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. We should all be in a party for this, shouldn't we? It's whatever. We'll make one afterwards.
Yeah, this is fine.
One last question before we go live. What do you think about Nemesis?
What about Nemesis?
I don't know. Just general thoughts, opinions, stuff on him. You know, the works.
Well, I think she's known for her DTs.
Mm-hmm. Filthy, dirty Protoss player is normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, everyone has their own, like, brand of cheese, as it were.
Right. Everyone's got their own little special, you know? Their little something.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we are gonna go ahead and go live here in 3, 2... You've been live this whole time? How are you doing, Zeno?
I was kind of not believing you that we weren't live since I saw
am I really that bad? Were you watching the stream?
Yeah, I have it up on a side monitor.
Okay, because I was gonna turn this into like a lesson to be like, yes, always have the stream open in the background, you know, kind of like like young grasshopper, listen to me and my ways of teaching. This is how we train the next generation of casters, and it's tough love.
Yes.
The toughest love.
You're supposed to have your eye on that red or green light.
Oh yes, absolutely. My webcam lights up in the stuff, so like I'm good. It like tells me exactly how much I'm messing up. Alright. So wait, we're gonna invite Starkiller and JusticeSimon, right? Because even though I said I was gonna do this, I kind of forgot who was playing, but I know it's gonna be Starkiller and someone else.
Oh, now
right?
that I think about it, well,
It's
wait,
JusticeSimon,
say
right?
again.
Okay, it is JusticeSimon and
Uh,
Starkiller. Awesome. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being stupid. Here we go.
okay, yeah.
Awesome. Do we need anyone else in this lobby, or are we just like ready to rock and roll? Because I see like 50 people in the chat channel, but like only 4 of us in here. I
I think we're good.
you think we're good? Okay, I think we're good too. So we're gonna go and ask the people in the lobby if they're ready to play some StarCraft. Cast a battle. Me and Simon will cast as Starkiller. No. Just give him a fat. How do you say no in? Oh, okay, never mind. Just no. No. Absolutely never. You should feel bad for even asking. Go. Professionals have standards. But I don't. So ladies, if you're out there, please hit me up. I got 3 more days until school starts, and I just... Ugh. Alright. In any case... Oh my god. Wait, wait. Xena, do you see this? Is there this new setting you can do? Are you seeing this?
Yeah, it's for the new WCS game heart, but only the host has control and vision of it.
Ah, okay. Well,
Because presumably the host is also the observer.
oh, okay. So it's like telling me if like what skins I want to see, right?
Right. So then you can
Ah.
affect the
So I can make him have
viewer.
any skin I want.
I don't know the exact range, but yeah,
Okay, I was
that's the
asking that.
idea at least.
I was asking that
Yeah.
because I realized that while I was selecting the skins, the Protoss player doesn't necessarily have to have Protoss skins. So, oh, never mind. Game is boring. Okay, well I guess that makes sense, huh? Just maybe. Gotta turn my caster settings on here real quick because I am actually a dingus. And I think we're ready to rock and roll. Do you want to introduce Mr. Bottom Right or Mr. Top Left? Who are you feeling?
I guess I'll start in the bottom right.
Bottom right? Alright.
It is the blue Protoss from Vietnam. It is JusticeSimon.
And his opponent spawning in the top left-hand position of Ephemeron. Representing the red Zerg player, it is Starkiller, who I believe is NA based. I'm like 90% sure about that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you see that hatcher on the opposite side of the map? Now I think I'm 100%
Yeah.
sure of that. Yep. It's gonna be that sort of game. Luckily, JusticeSimon is taking no shenanigans today and is gonna scout after that gateway over there. Or was it a scout after pylon? Doesn't matter. He's gonna see that there is something going on in Starkiller's neighborhood.
That is a gate scout.
Yes, gate scout. Yeah, it seemed a little bit late to me. And yeah, it looks like, I was gonna say like, new map pool, what new cool interactions are we gonna see? Are we gonna see, these 3 bridges in the middle of the map come to play? Are we gonna see like, how
He doesn't
wide
have
it
enough
is?
information. He went to the natural and he didn't see the pool yet. So now he sees the pool timing.
And now we
that
can,
should
yeah, we can start preparing
really
a little
sound
bit
the
better.
alarms.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Still not scouting for, never mind. He is now scouting the proxy hatchery over here. We're gonna go ahead and probably kill the hell out of it. Starkiller has stopped mining gas for the time being, and he's not really sending any drones to do any sort of rush on the opposite side, so I guess it's just gonna be a pure link bust, no baning nest or anything. Kind of a strange choice from Starkiller, but
There's one drone, but it's really damaged and having to run. The Zealot is zoning it out nicely.
Oh yeah? I think that's probably the thing. Starkiller probably wanted to make that drone something. Just maybe a spine to help bust down the walls or like attack
Sure.
stalkers or something. But I think so far it's good, looking pretty good for JusticeSimon. Kind of makes me want to. His name's kind of like JusticeSimon, like a Jamaican thing. It kind of makes me want to say that so bad. But in any case, first spine does end up starting, and Starkiller is pouring down the lings. And now I think JusticeSimon's doing the right thing here, is making stalkers instead of add-ups or anything. Is going to give him a little bit more staying power. Against these lings, though, I was going to say it wouldn't be a problem as long as he has zealots. They get cornered, almost died there for a bit, but they...
He had a surround for a moment.
Yeah, it was looking dicey for a little bit, but thankfully, shield batteries are there to save the day.
Yeah, good unit, good unit.
Oh, great. Best unit. Awesomest unit.
Lings are coming in again, and they're going to surround that one zealot and probably get the other.
Oh my god. They move so fast with speed, don't they? But
yeah, and there's the creep there too, so they're even faster here than...
But here's the thing, Mr. Xenodactyl. There are 5 shield batteries here, which means that starkiller has to kill 5 Archons before he can start damaging these stalkers, which is a little bit of a problem, but the Lings do get a full surround. They're trying to do their darndest, and let me tell you, they're doing their darndest. A lot of shield battery energy is burning down there. It is finally finished there, but the first Stalker is going to go down. Actually, the DPS of these Stalkers is not that good against these Lings. Losing those early Zealots was really a little bit of a problem for him, and now his Stalkers are just having problems DPSing down the Lings.
Yeah, there's not enough of them here anymore to effectively clear the Lings. He did reduce the Ling count for a bit, but the Spine Callers now move forward and pressuring this wall. The Stalkers can no longer hide in the corridor and have to hug the Cyber instead.
I think so, and that cut does kind of suck. I mean, like, this little hidey hole right there was like a really nice position, especially against his Lings, especially if you're only making Stalkers, but hey, it's gonna do his darndest. Gateway's finishing on up, and here's the thing, look how delayed Cybercore is. Look how panicky he was.
Yeah, the warp check is gonna be a bit off. Recalling the Stalkers into the main so that he no longer has to worry about them. And that gateway is going to fall as well. He has a robo halfway done?
Yep, around halfway done there, but I think losing this position near the front of the base is really going to be the story of this game here, and this is going to allow starkiller to stop the production of JusticeSimon as he builds up more and more and more Lings, gets more Spines, gets more Queens. Meanwhile, JusticeSimon, in 1-2 minutes, he's going to have an Immortal out. Meanwhile, starkiller, who knows how much he can make until then. Cybernetics Core already under siege here, shield badge as well exposed in the front. I mean, Xeno looking
can use those shield batteries to keep the Cyber alive until warp completes, but that's doesn't solve the entire problem. It just staves off the inevitable. Actually, with this 3 Spine Callers, I'm not sure if it...
Oh, 1 second away, Xeno! And the Lings fled into the main. He didn't re-wall behind it, and man, I gotta tell you, it was looking good, but I feel like
this is a nightmare.
Yeah, every Protoss has been in this situation in some form or another, and it is, let me tell you, for you, Terrans or Zergs or whatever gross other races we have watching, it's not a good one. This is just
the Immortal is out now, but that's not gonna fare too well against this many Lings. There's Lings in the mains, Lings on the Immortal.
Lings on the probes. I mean, more things in this game have Lings on them than not. GG is called, and Starkiller is gonna take a very, very, very convincing game number 1.
Yes.
And
in a meme fashion.
Yes, in a very, very NA sort of fashion here. Poor guy comes on an Alpha Pro Series and gets cheesed to hell the first game. Gotta feel a little bit for the guy, but at least he gets to choose the next map, right?
Yeah, that's something.
Indeed. Let me go ahead and switch the scenes here. I really suck at doing this. Let me see. Is that me? No, that's the wrong me. Hang on. Awesome. Just want to make sure we're using the right overlay since Sunnily works so hard on these. Quick shout out to her for being so awesome and giving us these. And it's so buggy, I swear, sometimes. Like OBS, just like when you switch scenes and it like doesn't show the thing it's supposed to show. So annoying. Here we go. Oh. Let's see. Deactivate. Activate. Awesome. Well, do you think it's gonna do the same thing next games, you know?
I think that's a very map-specific kind of build, because like you need to be able to put the base somewhere that the creep can quickly get to the wall. So I can't think of another map that is as nice for that as Ephemeron off the top of my head.
What about Triton, our next map?
No, this definitely has a ramp into the natural, so we will not see that build. We might see some other kind of...
That's what he wants you to think, Mr.
Well,
Zeno. This is Mind Games 101.
I mean, there are other proxy hatches. They
Mhm.
just kind of start differently.
There's
and
only
have
one
different-
true proxy hatch, though. But you're right. There are a lot of
Hmm.
cheesy things Zerg can do early game. There's proxy hatches. There's have you encountered these one-base Nidus builds recently?
Oh yeah. There's like
There's some weird.
it's
there's some crazy
there's
stuff
one
happening.
that's it's a 12 pool with gas, but you don't get ling speed. That goes straight to Nidus.
So it's just like a slow link flood into the main.
Yeah, well, it you can get ling speed after you start the night lair.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
right. You
Lair
just
or
kind of
Nidus,
delayed
something.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I faced out on ladder like at least 3 times already, and I'm like, is this a thing? Is this just like a really weird day on ladder, or is this actually a thing? And apparently, it is a thing that we have to deal with. So that's always fun. Bet you money Starkiller is gonna do it at least once, though. It'd be crazy if he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, there are other variations too. That's just like one in particular I've talked to someone about.
Talk to someone about.
I think they are ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Starkiller ready here. Just gonna go and double check with JusticeSimon over here.
Yeah.
JusticeSimon, go. Oh wait, it's JusticeSimon, isn't it? All right, it looks very much like Justice, man. I mean, like the S sound at the end of Justice and the S at the beginning of Simon. I don't know. There's like a short circuit in my brain somewhere that kind of fuses those together, so it turns into JusticeSimon.
Just Simon.
Just Simon. It's just Simon. Oh, you know what I really wish I had? I wish I had one of those meta names. You know?
Meta name?
Yeah,
What
a
do you
meta
mean
name.
by
A
this?
name that's like nobody or something like that. So like when they say, "Oh, who's playing?" and you say nobody, you know? Meta names.
I see.
Meta names for those meta games.
I
And
see.
that is about as clever as that can be. We're gonna go ahead and switch on into the in-game cam here. As you get ready for game number 2 of our Pro Series Best of 9 between the mystery player in the bottom right and the mystery player in the top left, who should not be introduced. Spawning in the you gotta keep them in suspense, you know. Spawning in the bottom right-hand position of Triton, representing Alpha X, as is everybody in this series, because there are only 2 people in this series, and it's an in-house tournament, or a series, though not necessarily, but in this case it is. It is Starkiller.
And to the top left, in the blue, playing with the probes, it is JusticeSimon.
I gave JusticeSimon a little bit of a better intro, just to go ahead and help him out a little bit there. I think that would be a nice. I think that's a nice thing to do, you know. Like if you're ever casting or observing someone, whoever's losing the series gets a little bit of extra flair when they're being introduced, you know. Like I feel like it just, you know, it gives them a little bit of extra something.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we need our own. We need our own rituals here, you know. We got to start making our footprint known.
Well, it's gonna be a standard opening this time for Starkiller, and it's funny because like that's not standard to see out of Starkiller.
You're right. It's the only Starkiller is one of those players who, when he does something standard, you're like, all right, what's going on here? What the hell is happening? You know.
To be fair,
Like you
he
see
has
Hatchery
been
in the natural, and you're like, what the hell is that? You know. Like, what the hell is going on? Like,
who has knurled his brain?
yeah, not even him, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, actually, the skins actually work this time. Look, Starkiller has the Leviathan Brood skin over there, and my man Simon's got the Purifier skins here. So I'm glad that worked out. Awesome. Well, it is going to be, like you said, a pretty standard opening on this map. Triton, kind of one of the bigger-ish maps on this map. I wouldn't call it small, I wouldn't call it big. If only there was a word between big and small, but I don't know. I just kind of, you know, it's just one of the quirks of the English language, you know. There's only big and small, you know. So we'll call it a biggie small map, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna pylon block what was going to be a 2-minute third, so progressing along what is, I guess, standard.
Indeed.
And gonna take it at the 2:40 mark.
Yep, it is gonna be a little bit of a delayed over there, but it's better than you know, taking the base over here, right? So I guess that's a little bit of
Sure.
a happy medium. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
and,
medium's the thing! Okay, it's medium. Kind of a medium-sized map is Trident, you know? Not too big, not too small, just the right. And very easy to wall off too, so that's always positive. JusticeSimon gonna go ahead and move out with 2 adepts here. 2 adepts, pretty, I would say I very much like this in PvZ, you know? You can always choose to, like, just send them back home if you don't find damage. You're out of the map earlier. It doesn't really cost that much, you know. And you have the potential to get a decent amount of drone kills here. So, gonna see what JusticeSimon can do with these bad girls.
Phoenix at home, so no quick Oracle to support this, but can still get a lot done. Adepts coming up and will complete. Nice block with the
Ooh.
Queen.
Fancy schmancy. Starkiller does end up avoiding a kind of a dicey scenario there as, oh, let's see. Saito197 in the chat asked me to just call JusticeSimon just Simon. And to which I will respond, I will now just call him J. Or maybe JS. But JS sounds too much like JavaScript, and ugh, my god, JavaScript, am I right? JusticeSimon moving back to the side of the map. He has a Phoenix to shoot at the Overlords, but not before they already see everything in Justice's base. What a filthy, dirty scouting player he is. And we're gonna see what the follow-up after the Stargate is. It is, and has been the standard for Protoss to go for something after these original Stargates. You just kind of don't not do anything afterwards, right? Because PvZ, you always kind of gotta be threatening the Zerg with something as a Protoss, especially because you're so immobile, right? You gotta have a War Prism up there, you gotta do early damage, you gotta have something to keep them on their back foot. So it is gonna be a Robo for now. No Twilight Council just yet, and oh boy. Alright, Dino, let's see if you know your builds. What's going on here?
It's looking like the new stats Oracle into Sentry Immortal, but kind of waiting on that third Oracle to confirm that.
Yeah, I would say
sure.
Yep, I would say that's exactly what this looks like, aka the Soul Train. The Immortal Sentry push is a time-honored tradition of all Protoss players. Kind of always stays in the meta. It's really weird. It never really goes out of style. Everyone's always doing it, at least to some extent. It's just a solid build.
It just has its variations. Like, now we have this Soul Train off of the Stargate, which is really nice. I like the
Star Train.
how it's Star Train. This is good. This is good. I like that it's progressed to this because it feels so much safer trying to take your third this way than the like hope you get enough sentries at a timely fashion and then you can lose all the sentry energy. Great.
Oh yes, and my favorite thing ever. Good damage getting done on Starkiller's side of the map by Justice. Done not too many drone damage, but lots of lost mining time there. And it actually turns out Justice a little bit delayed so far in his push. With a big supply block, going to go ahead and complicate things just a little bit. Things and go ahead and trade
losing a sentry too.
And letting them in, but they are going to die, so that's not too bad. This timing I'm gonna admit, does feel a little bit delayed, just from everything that's been going on, but he's still probably gonna be able to hit something maybe around 7:30, 7:45. He still has to make a War Prism, and this Immortal's not really that done. I feel like
he's also dropped more tech. He got his Templar Archives already, so like a lot of gas has gone into teching farther instead of getting high sentry count. So it definitely speaks to later push.
Something more standard. But here's a problem. You know how I said you have to do something against a Zerg? You always gotta like threaten at least a little something against a Zerg, and if you can't, then you have to be very active with these Oracles, be very diligent about getting probe kills, and be very hard macroing on your side of the map, because Starkiller hit 78 workers around 30-45 seconds ago.
Oh my.
And from now, 4th base is established. It's just gonna be that R key, my friend. It is gonna be non-stop units coming out from Starkiller, non-stop tech, and it is going to be a little dicey. The War Prism is just now finishing up for Justice, but it's a little late, and no Storm in sight, actually, so he's going to try and hit his timing right now when he has his 3rd base and his gateways up, but I just feel like it's a little late, you know? Starkiller's already where he needs to be, his army's growing. It's going to be hard to find damage with this push, I feel.
Yeah, I think the way Starkiller just droned hard, and like there wasn't a whole lot of Oracle harass in the earlier stage, so he's been very free to expand and macro. He even has his infestation pit. He's starting his
hive.
Yes, thank you.
The madman is starting his hive, and it's halfway done at the 8-minute mark. This is crazy.
Call me maybe.
So, why do you have to ruin things? Why do we need to bring... Wait, who sung that again? It was... wait, don't tell me. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. I'm not looking it up. I'm just doing some online banking. Yep. Ah, yes, $1 million. Perfect. Here we go. Oh, by the way, have you heard of my friend Carly Rae Jepsen? Yeah, she sung Call Me Maybe. Pretty good song. Kind of underground, but I think you will enjoy it. 73 workers and 172 supply. JusticeSimon is still sitting back at home. He's going double immortal, no storm.
He's
so
posturing for a 4th, but...
Yeah. This is kind of the build that you do when... this is almost like an anti-lurker build, this double immortal sort of thing. Yeah,
sure.
So I think that's what I think is going on. He has been scouting a lot, to his credit, but without Storm, all these Lings and Banes, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a little bit dicey town. He's going to try and make it work, though. Let's see how it happens. He's going to go and move on forward. A big conky from Starkiller. Justice is going to go ahead and reconsider things, but he doesn't have anything to do with that hive tech just yet. He has to do something to slow this down.
Yeah, and this is the best place for him to take a fight, but
yeah,
this is just not the composition he wants to encounter right now.
Yeah, absolutely not. He's gonna go ahead and take the fight, though. It is happening. Starkiller is forcing it, and all the banelings, to his credit, there's not really that many left, and there is a decent backbone to this army, but the Zealot meat shield has faded away. Starkiller, though, is gonna get pushed back. What is happening? He just lost.
No, he dealt with the banelings pretty nicely. I think most of them detonated on an Archon or something, and...
Yeah, I think that was it. I mean, the connections weren't there. The Lings were kind of, they got sectioned off early on, and the main base is under attack as well at the same time. I think Starkiller may have broken here.
Yeah, really nice force fields there. It looks really scary for JusticeSimon at first, but he found his window, and he's making use of it.
Yep, he had a timing, and just like you said, he nailed it on the head. He's gonna go and try to hold off desperately one last time, but there's a lot of value in these Protoss units. They're not gonna go down without trading exceptionally well. That is unless there's Lings, in which case, yeah, okay, that kind of sucks, but Starkiller is so far behind at this point. The cost of that push, just look at it. One base, practically two bases, and 49, well, like around 30-ish in that last engagement, but like 39, 40 drones. He can't even defend the counterattack in his main base with his whole army. Yeah, look at that. Hive literally exploding there. Starkiller trying to get a little bit too fancy, a little bit too big for his britches. Back at home, Justice still has 4 Immortals. He has Storm up and running. He's going to be able to replenish his army a lot better than Starkiller, and I don't know how he's going to defend the follow-up push.
Yeah, he hit like this really funny, like the timing was curious. Like I think if he had waited any longer, that would have not worked.
Oh yeah, that was like seconds away from being like a horrible decision, but combination of good timing and bad planning on Starkiller's part, and now JusticeSimon finds himself in a commanding position this game. He has 8.
Like I wonder if starting the hive opened up this window for...
Yeah, like we said, that was a very, very early hive. I mean, on top of that, he's been creating a lot, and that definitely contributed. Speaking of contributing, those banelings definitely did sacrifice their life for the cause. 15 probes going down. Now, Starkiller is making... Okay, Starkiller is making Ultralisks. Xeno, would you like to tell us what Immortals do to Ultralisks?
They pulverize them.
They do horrible things, Terrible things. Things they don't teach you in school about, There's no nursery
my.
rhyme songs about what immortals do to Ultralisks.
I don't know about that. Nursery songs are pretty dark if you really get into them. It
Okay,
just might not be.
There's like a German one there that I'm like sure is like exactly what we're talking about, but still.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, about like a Dorcas that didn't listen to its mom and now it died and got eaten or something. Starkiller's army consists of 4 Ultralisks and some queens. I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know how he's going to hold, but we're going to see. There's a lot of storms in this army. Thankfully, Ultras don't care about storms.
That's a nice
care about
choke
immortals, though. Yeah, when you're two-shotting hatcheries, a couple of Ultras don't seem too scary.
At least the upgrade finished, but I think that's too little too late.
Yeah, he's got Chittermouse plating there, and he is not afraid to use it. He has, let's see, like, plus... Yeah, just that Katniss armor, actually. No +3 armor. Justice is now, like, storming, like, 1 or 2 banings here, just because he can. He has so much in this game, and Starkiller is nothing. He is so puny and small, and I feel like I'm being really mean right now, but he really is. It is a disaster face of a game. I wonder if he's going to try and fight this. He's going to go ahead and skitter away for a little while. Ultralisk getting stormed again. Starkiller not really caring that he doesn't really do much. Look at this. A quarter of his army just wiped out the entirety of Starkillers. And now Justice is like, wait, there's more here. GG is called, and Justice ties it up 1-1 in a very, very, very painful game to watch if you're a Zerg player. Alright.
Immortal's good. Archon's good.
Immortals, and yeah, great units, by the way. Absolutely fantastic units. Then again, it's Protoss, so every unit's a fantastic unit. But then again, it's StarCraft, so every unit is a fantastic unit. I feel like every unit has its place somehow, some way in StarCraft, and I think that's what makes it beautiful. That being said,
including the accidental swarm host.
Oh my god, especially the accidental swarm host. Jeremy, are you kidding me? He's like the life of the party, man. Like, yeah,
okay.
All of a sudden you're macroing up. It's a very good game between the Zerg, and then there's 2 locusts flying to your mineral line. I mean, I literally cannot think of a more annoying thing. Because you know that was a mistake, right? You know that those locusts were never supposed to be in your mineral line in the first place, but now they are, and they're doing stupid damage, and it's just... my god, it's the worst. Yeah. Every unit has its place. Except last game when he was making Ultralisks against Immortals. Then those Ultralisks did not have this place.
Well, that was just the wrong place.
That was just the wrong place, very, very, very wrong time. I almost feel like it would have been worth it to just max out on Ling Bane again, because Ling Bane is that kind of army where it's kind of like Disruptors, where if you just have the perfect engagement, like, you can start to come back in the game, but even then, it's a tough call.
A Disruptor is a Baneling and a Swarm host put together, right?
Yeah, it's a Bane host, absolutely. And yeah,
it just doesn't fly.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Well, not yet. But like maybe if you get all the Zergs right now, you complain hard enough, they will give you flying Banelings, or at the very least, like a leap.
Oh my!
You know, like those campaign Banelings that just kind of whoomped.
Raptorlings, no!
Oh, please, for the love of God, no. Or maybe that upgrade where like the Zergling spawn back at your hatchery. How crazy would that be? Oh I think that's the one thing from the campaign that would break the game.
The one where you kill them and it splits in 2?
Oh, the splitter banelings or whatever?
Yeah, I would.
That would also be quite uncomfortable for everyone involved. Especially the Zergling. Can you imagine if people were like that?
ZVZ! ZVZ is that.
Just kill one Bane and two pop out, and it's like, oh shit, this again. Yeah. Can you imagine if people were like that though? I'm just curious. Like, if you like die and then 2 people like crawl out of your body, and it's like 2 identical versions of you.
That would be quite concerning.
Well, I don't think we should be too fast to write this off. You know, I think there's some serious potential here. Like, for example, if you like had a heart attack in the middle of a best of 7 and it's 3-3, now you can finish the series, right?
Okay.
And you can play doubles, and you can like, you know, play doubles with yourself and not have to have a friend. I mean, it's like so convenient. There's just so many positives. Meanwhile, Starkiller has disconnected, so maybe he
I don't even know how
should
to
have
like.
should split into 2 different Starkillers. Maybe that
But,
one would
like,
have a better connection.
There's so many of the logistics of how this would even happen were not flushed out in your idea here.
All right. Bear with me, Zeno. Is this more of a logistical problem, do you think, or do you think it's more of a,
Well, there's also a philosophical problem.
The philosophical. Is that what's doing you in here? Is it just the theory behind having people inside of you your whole life that you never feel?
Wait, why would they even? So I this is part of the philosophical issue. What's to say that they were inside of you all along? Why is it not that like? Is there new life being created upon the person's death, or is it?
Oh, you're right. The campaign never really addresses that. It's kind of just like it splits into 2. There you go. But it never really, like. Is it like running around with like 2 Zerglings in it?
Is it mitosis?
I think it's meiosis for germ cells, since it's technically reproduction. Huh?
No,
Ms.
because if you're cloning,
I remember my 4th grade biology.
Meiosis would imply that you're like going back through sexual reproduction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably reproduction if you split into 2 other things. But if they're already inside of you, then it's just
right.
kind
If
of like,
if it's just asexual, then
there's the thing.
That would be mitosis. But then,
you heard it here first, folks. Splitterling human people. Yeah. Maybe in the next patch.
Maybe
of, like,
we should go
life.
ask Mitosis Gaming how they feel about this.
Mitosis Gaming? Is that an actual thing?
It's StarCraft Andy Man, and he does casting things and other things. But yeah.
Oh, okay. My first search result for Mitosis Gaming is a Khan Academy video, which I suspect is not a thing. What we're looking for here.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Oh, look, we got Alexander Erenki in the chat here. Que pasa, Alexander Erenki? I'm gonna chat with this guy for a little bit, because he speaks Spanish, and it's a perfect way to practice my Spanish. Do you speak Spanish, Zeno?
No,
you should have just thought that no, because no is Spanish for no. You could have kept the ambiguity going on for just a little bit, you know? But yeah. No Spanish?
Lo siento.
We'll see. Because I know here in, do you live in the US, actually?
I do.
Awesome, possum. Here, didn't you have to take, like, the 4 years of, like, Spanish through, like, middle school and high school and stuff?
You have to take 2 years of foreign language.
Okay.
But what foreign language is up to you.
Oh my god, you took French, didn't you?
As per whatever is available. No, I just took Chinese because I already speak it.
Oh, you speak Chinese?
Yeah.
Mandarin? Or...
Yeah.
Which one? Mandarin or Cantonese?
Mandarin. Yeah.
Oh, how much can you speak?
I'm like barely fluent.
Barely fluent? That's pretty good though. It's not like me where it's like barely speak. You're barely fluent, you know? It's a whole different level of barely. Like, it's good. How do you know Mandarin just like that?
I grew up with it.
Oh, super cool. Alright, so...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bug you about that for so long now. Like, you have no idea. You should have just said, I just speak English, and even that's you know? Then it wouldn't have bothered you. But now I'm gonna be like, hey, how do you say this in Mandarin? How do you say the paintings fucking wrecked his face off in Mandarin?
I said barely fluent. I didn't say that I can.
Well, not exactly wrecked your face. I mean, get the idea across.
Specific discourses of...
Alright. How about you teach us something simple in Mandarin? For everyone watching right now, let's make this a multi-purpose stream while we're in between. So, what's one thing we should learn how to say in Mandarin? To all of our 20 beautiful viewers and me.
Okay. probably the most useful thing in whatever language is to learn how to say the or ask where the bathroom is.
Okay. Bathroom. All right, I like this. Everyone got to start somewhere.
Because, like, all the other things you can point.
Right.
You
How many you can still kind of point if you're asking to go to the bathroom, right? Like you can go like.
I guess.
Like you can cross your legs and go until they get it. Eventually, someone is gonna click in their heads that something's going on downstairs.
Yes.
Nature's calling. Don't
Hopefully.
let them leave a voicemail.
The 厕所在哪里?
厕所在哪里?
No.
Wait, what do you mean no? Wait. Okay, say it again.
厕所在哪里? Or 在哪儿? Either is fine.
厕所 is the first part?
厕所.
厕所.
It's not a T. You want to think of it as a C, even though it's like it's somewhere in between the two.
So, okay, no, that's fine. I've experienced with different sounds, because I have my own little cool language stuff going on, and I gotta... So, what is it? It's between a T and a C, right?
Yeah.
So, C.
There you go.
Okay.
Much better.
So, C.
厕所在哪里?
厕所在哪里?
在
在
哪里?
在哪里?
No, 在. It's a Z, not a D.
在?
在. Yeah.
在. I'm so sorry, Sino.
The other thing is there's tones in Chinese, so like
There is?
I'm not even thinking about tones right now.
Oh, it's like rising tones and falling tones?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that matters? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay. Well, we will put it in that word.
I think we should set up the lobby.
Don't worry, the lobby said, oh shit, you're right. Okay. I was like, everyone ready to go? And I was like, why is no one responding? Because it's me versus you at the moment, so we're gonna fix that. Alright. That's fine, we're good. Everyone's ready to go now. And I don't mean to alarm you, but I just got some insider knowledge
alarmed.
here. Well, okay. How do you say I don't mean to alarm you in Mandarin?
No, just go on with your...
No quiero. I don't even know how to say it in Spanish. That's fine. Well, I got some insider information here. And you know what I think Starkiller's gonna do? He's gonna...
What might that be?
Actually, no, wait. Okay, let me try that again. You know what Justice is gonna do? I think he has to hire an exterminator. You know why?
Why?
Cause he's got roaches, you know.
I see.
Oh no, wait, I was right the first time. So Starkiller's got roaches. Shit. Alright, he's got roaches, you know. I think we're gonna see roaches.
Ah.
Can you smell what the Starkiller is cooking?
Is this off of a 15 pool?
15? Oh, like the one where you just like grab two gases, stay on one base, and let's smash their face in?
Something in that direction. I think there's a...
Oh, is that more of a TVZ one? I think it's more of a TVZ one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you get like a couple of Raptors and Protoss.
And probably not good on
Laughs
such a
and
large
Stalker,
map.
right? Alright. But whatever is gonna happen, first we have to know who our players are. Spawning in the bottom right hand position of Thunderbird. Xeno's gonna introduce him, because spawning in the top left hand position, his opponent, representing the red Protoss player, it is JusticeSimon. Otherwise known as Justice, or Just, or J. Some people call him JS.
Alright, to the bottom right.
I was gonna say that.
As the teal Zerg, it is the one, the only Starkiller. With the drone going out.
I would say the
Where
one.
are you going?
But is he the only? Is he
I mean,
really
there's
the only?
there is a Starkiller in the Star Wars canon.
Yeah.
It's like really unknown though. I don't know
so you're a
anything
Star
about that.
Wars nerd, are you?
Not really.
But
I just read things.
Okay. You said that so like disappointedly, like no.
There's
I
so
just
much
read.
there's so much. Okay, we're gonna have the hash block. There's so much of like Star Wars that I'm like, I never remember.
Right.
I read things off of like the Star Wars wiki here and there, and then I'm like, oh, that's interesting, and then I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, what was this again?
Oh, okay, wait.
I always forget.
You can't say you're not a nerd and then say, oh, I was casually browsing the Star, Wars wiki. You know?
But I mean, it's not like
it's something you do.
Okay, that's fair.
That's kind of nerdy. Alright.
That's fair.
You nerd. Anyway, Starkiller is gonna go ahead and delay that. My god, my brain literally hurts. I don't know what's going on. Starkiller is gonna go ahead and delay that natural expansion for JS for quite a bit of time, though. I feel like he's gonna be getting it up here pretty soon. Starkiller meanwhile is taking his third base, and Starkiller actually is gonna go ahead and block it again. Is he gonna? Oh my god, he's banking up money. He's a madman.
Oh my.
Oh, Xeno. Oh, Xeno. Oh, but the probe's blocking it. That's right. Oh, shoot. Ah, that's fine. Guy can dream, right? Oh, and what is this? JusticeSimon's gonna go ahead and start mining away from this mineral patch down by the third base. Oh, do you think that's for something special, or did he just say like, hey, I wanted to mine it? What do you think?
Well, he's building a pylon, so
oh, it's something it's a special occasion. Here we go. It's gonna be a pylon over there, very early twilight. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Channel your inner Protoss and tell me what you see.
I see side blades. I see them.
I see glaives.
Oh.
I see glaives, Xeno. I know because this used to be something I love to do. In the Legacy of the Void beta, I proxied a gateway, I got glaives, and I just did unspeakable things to the Zerg. I mean, it was not even close, right? But yeah, that's exactly what this is gonna be. He's gonna go ahead and get those glaives out as quickly as possible, get his gates up as quickly as possible, and it's either gonna be an all-in, or it's going to be some very, very dedicated pressure. This proxy gateway tells me there's probably a little more something going on, as well as the additional gateway. So we're gonna see a good old-fashioned blast from the past, adept bust here from Justice.
It's on 5 gates so far. Overlord does come in, and it sees the chrono on the TC, and knows that there's at least 4 gates. No, it also scouts no gases at the natural.
You're right. Things should start to be kind of turning in Starkiller's head. He's like, why is he chronoing a Twilight Council this early? How come there's a lot of adepts, yeah, and that all that jazz, And on top of that, he's seeing all of these gateways, and it's like, what? Why do you want so many gateways? I think he may be wise to what's going on, though. He does see that there's mineral lines have been mined out on the left-hand side. Does he know it? Maybe not. But in any case, he's got his George Warren, and
he can see it with his Overlord.
Yeah, he's ready to try and defend this, but so far there's pretty much no units. Starkiller has been greeting pretty hard here, which is kind of something that he's known to do. I mean, we saw it last game, right? Starkiller really likes to macro on up, and it looks like he's going to be punished heavily for it. Starkiller is going to go ahead and get a pretty good surround on these adepts, but these are glaive adepts. They ain't your mama's adepts. No. These ain't your grandma's adepts. These are some beefy, strong, independent adepts who don't need no support, and there's about to be a huge warping of them to supplement this push from Starkiller. Yeah, it is looking dicey.
Glide ups in the main, glide up shading to the natural, and drones panicking.
Yes, drones panicking. Some are trying to fight with their little adorable little claws. Some are trying to just keep on mining to help the defense. It is a massacre in those drone lines. Still has an 8-worker advantage, or rather a 7-worker advantage.
Some roaches are out as well.
Right. Starkiller is making more drones! No! What did he do? Okay. Well, I guess he's pretty confident, I mean...
Yeah, he has enough roaches. As long as he's not caught out of position, it's doable with the Ling and drones.
It should be okay, and I guess he can tell by how
roaches.
quickly the adapts were coming in. It wasn't a 100% all-in. Like I said, it's just some very dedicated pressure, because there's a double robo follow-up to this. Pretty common with going for adapts, because you really need... Against Zerg, it's really robo tech that keeps you in the game, so pumping out those immortals ASAP is going to be a big priority for him. Lings are going to go ahead and finish these adapts over here. The roaches do find the proxy structures here, so those are going to get taken out here pretty soon, and when it's all said and done... Starkiller is still, or rather, Justice is still on 2 bases, and their worker count is going down rapidly, and he's lost all of his presence on the opposite side of the map. So, as a matter of fact, I think Starkiller is doing just okay, especially with this Spire coming up.
That Spire is nice. There's nothing in this for JusticeSimon to really deal with a Spire like comfortably. Like he can make stalkers, he can put shield batteries down, but it's a
little dicey.
Yeah,
you know, fun fact, literally nothing that comes out of a robo is happy to see a Mutalisk. Like, literally everything that comes out of it is horrified of the things in the air. Like, Immortals, I don't know if you know this, but they're a ground unit only, so Starkiller is gonna have, well, not as many since he's going for some Ravagers now. He wants to maybe do some aggression? I don't know why he would more 5 Ravagers when his Spire's about to finish.
That is curious, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I guess he's playing it safe.
It feels like he wants to buy a shield battery or something.
Yeah, like, just like a random shield battery fans, like, I'm gonna get that one. Right. There is 7 mutas in production though, so it is going to go ahead and begin. Starkiller obviously, I don't think wants to stay too strongly on Mutalisk. Obviously, I think that would be a strong choice this game if he just wants to go mass Mutalisk. I mean, there's not a Stargate in sight, and the mutas are already out, but...
Yeah, no Stargate, no Blink, no Forge, no Templar Archives.
No glove, no love. Sorry, that's just what it reminded me of. Condom slogan from my high school. That was real.
I see. Gotcha.
Muta's gonna fly into the main base, and JusticeSimon's day is gonna be absolutely ruined. Oh my god, he's gonna be having such a hard time. A couple of Starks are gonna go warp on in. The Mutas decide to stand and fight them. Not a bad choice, actually. As there is not too many of them. 2 is not really the number that does it, and he decides to just go for it. He's gonna move across the map. Starkiller, hopefully he hasn't droned up too hard. By the looks of it, he kind of has.
He has a healthy amount of Banelings morphing.
A very healthy amount of links to accommodate.
That's what these Ravagers are for. Breaking force fields.
Yes, indeed. Here he goes. Gonna go ahead and get a full surround. Doesn't even need it, I think. The Lings are holding all of his units in place. The Bane's gonna spill on through. And I'm just gonna go ahead and switch the score right now. GG is called. And Starkiller goes up 2-1 in this best of 9. Landfear is also here. Hello, Landfear. How are you doing? And yeah, very strong game number 3.
So I guess he felt that the mutas would trigger a counterattack, so he got the Ravagers to break force fields.
That makes sense, yeah. And especially considering like I think the muta was a very good idea, because after you open up with adepts, like I said, the natural response is not to throw down a Stargate, is to go into robos or really just try and, you know, get stuff that are strong on the ground. So yeah, especially since he didn't have any map presence, he couldn't see the Spire, and he was just completely blindsided by that. And yeah, I think that kind of forced him to commit as hard as he did in that last engagement, and obviously he was in no place to attack that army. So GG, another nice complex game of StarCraft. While we wait to see, Disco, the next map, which is Disco Bloodbath. You remember that old map that was just called Bloodbath?
Was it like Frozen?
Yeah, it was like this Frozen one. You had like a pocket natural and this like
that
really
was,
weird gold base
I don't
that
think
every Zerg took, and it was just the worst thing.
Yeah, I feel like most standard people didn't like that map.
Yeah, most normal people, we'll call them. Most normal people didn't like that map. It was just it's just horrible. Not a horrible map. It was just a horrible time playing on it, especially if you're a Protoss. I mean, there's so many ways to attack your bases. It was just... yeah. But this is Disco Bloodbath, which is, I think, a play on the previous Bloodbath. Now, of course, map-wise, these couldn't be, like, more different. Bloodbath was kind of huge. This is kind of medium. This is kind of medium. Nothing too notable about this map. There are, however, this really cool disco squares for dancing in the middle of the map. Xeno, you care to explain those disco squares?
Yeah, you put an oracle there and you tell it to dance, and then it matches.
A man of culture, I see. Exactly. Yeah, they have these really cool squares in the middle. JusticeSimon is the next map. I know, I'm just waiting on starkiller. He's in the party and he's not joining. Gotcha, just waiting for SK. We'll try doing it this way. When we remove him from the party, we can go lone wolf here. There we go. Make the map. Invite to game. We'll just invite everyone manually. How about that?
Sounds good.
Awesome, awesome. Though I can't find you. Type something in the AX chat real quick. Man, that took a while. Alright, here we go.
I couldn't find the chat.
Type something. Thinks for like a solid 5 seconds. What is the perfect thing I can type? And ends up typing something. So proud, man. So proud. So wait. Oh wait. Never mind. We're here. Okay, good. Shoot. Wait. There's the order. Alright, we got it. Oh, Nemesis says Xeno needs to put Arrow in the picture. Duo pics with Arrow by his side. What is that?
I sent you another picture that you can try and just like see if it will sit on the other one, because it should be I forget what the transparent.
Oh, okay. You sent me it. So I take it Arrow is the name of a beautiful doggy Gucci Bougie. Oh, yeah. Arrow! We're gonna open that link. Hang on. One sec. I want everyone to be able to see this, so we're gonna go ahead and get this up on the stream as soon as possible. Arrowhead? Is that his name?
Arrow.
Oh, just Arrow.
Just Arrow.
Oh, I get it. Arrowhead. Ah.
Yes.
Like Arrow's head, not like an arrowhead. Okay. Never mind.
Well, no, it is. I mean, his Arrow's head is Arrowhead, yeah?
I know. I guess, yeah, but that wasn't the intention. And now I feel silly. Okay, we're just gonna put the head on. Wait. There we go. Hang on. I don't know how to do that.
I don't either.
Justice says go. We're gonna go ahead and start this real quick. Make sure everyone has some really awesome skins. You'll have the forged... Actually, no, I don't like the forged skins, but it's what he's got. Alright. Let me see if I can make this good. Now, you can see the stream, so tell me if it's shitty. I'm gonna try and make it so that it's exactly your face, but Arrow has, like... No, it's Arrow's face, but you still see the hat, but it's really hard. I think... right around there is a good approximation.
Looks good. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it kind of goes off the overlay a bit, but that's just a bit, fine. Right? That's okay. That's okay. I think I did a good enough job on this one.
Yeah.
I think I did good. Hang on. Oh, but now it just says Xeno. I have to say like Aerodactyl or, Xeno head.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out later. Right now, hang on. Let me see if I can get a little picture of Arrowhead in the game. I feel like it's a special day. It's a blessed day. It's a good day to be alive, and I want Arrowhead's picture here in the in-game overlay so people can see what is good in the hood. We'll just put him right. We'll actually make it nice and big for the intros, but then we'll shorten him up later on. Sound good, Xeno?
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the bottomish right-hand position of Disco Bloodbath, which is an amazing name, by the way. Representing the red Protoss player with the forged Tal'Darim skin, it is JusticeSimon.
And to the upper left, as the Teal Zerg, it is Starkiller.
Did you have to go all superhero-y for that one? Starkiller. I think it was a good choice, though. I'm not knocking it. Like, starkiller. Though, he sounds more like a villain than anything else, you know? Like, oh man, starkiller. Killer of stars.
Yeah.
Consumer of worlds, you know? Doesn't really
doesn't
sound very hero-y.
You definitely get that feel.
Yeah. Like, help me. Like, no one ever is screaming, help me, starkiller.
So,
You know?
this was a gas first for Simon, and
Okay.
I feel like going for a cyber before your expansion is almost natural if you're going gas first.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, like, I don't feel like Simon is miffed too much by this hatch block this time.
Oh, yeah, unmiffed is one word that I would use to describe Simon here. He's gonna go ahead and get that Nexus down, but the adept does start up here, and I'm guessing it is gonna be 2 adepts like we saw before, but it's just gonna be a lot faster. The pressure's gonna be there that much faster, so starkiller's gonna have a little bit of a tougher time trying to hold it off. It's gonna be my guess. Meanwhile, he's just gonna go ahead and try and take his third base, though. JusticeSimon on top of that, gonna go ahead and deny it. Goes down the probe too. That's my boy. Attaboy. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and play pretty normal from here on out. Stargate going down, nothing too exceptional about that, and the first adept is making her way across the map.
Taking the other third, I think on this map both locations are pretty acceptable.
Oh yeah, like the third base can go either right there, or in this game's case, it's gonna go right over there, which is, you know, again, it doesn't really matter too much. I guess in this spot, you actually get a little bit better creep spread.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the main thing to look at, I think. Justice is gonna go ahead and take out a couple of lings here. Does end up losing a lot of health on the adept, though. Definitely not what he was looking for. That is gonna severely delay him if he wants to take another adept across the map, but he doesn't want to. Looks like he's content with just running on home, and everything is good for the time being.
These 4 lings want to find that adept.
Oh.
They're trying. They're going to.
Oh no, they got her! Aw, warps back to Ire. Cause isn't that what happens to all Protoss units when they die? They don't die, they just get warped back, right?
Sounds right.
Sounds right. Maybe it's just like one of those things that like Blizzard tells us so we don't get sad. Kind of like our mom used to tell us, like, you know, oh no! You know, Fido didn't die, he just kind of went to a farm and he lived there happily, you know?
He
went to a nice big farm.
ran away and he's living comfortably in the wild now.
I didn't run over him with my Lexus. What? Crazy. I think they actually died. I don't think they get more back to Wire. That's my conspiracy. Robo on the way here for our friend JusticeSimon. This time looking to be a very much more powerful, I would say, Starcraft or Soul Train timing attack. Nothing started up from that just yet, but that doesn't mean there won't be anything very, very, very soon. And I think Disco Bloodbath, definitely a little bit of a better map to go ahead and try and exploit that on. There are some ramps, a little bit more chokes to go ahead and try and take advantage of, so definitely like to see him try that out.
Yeah, sending his probe out to take his third, and we're not seeing a high gateway count yet, so...
Yeah, you're right.
Not sure.
Yeah, I actually think he's not going to push out, which, you know, I got kind of excited, a little bit ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But like I said, if he's not pushing out, and, you know, only 1 Oracle and 1 Phoenix is not going to really make the Zerg feel that pressured. And I think starkiller has a pretty okay sense of what's going on in this game. Of course, he doesn't see the third, but, you know, he just by nature, starkiller likes to drone up, so... and especially against Zergs in general, you really want to be able to control that drone count.
Yeah, I feel like I wanted to see something more aggressive off of the gas first and quick cyber, but he just kind of used it to stay on course as opposed to like oh no,
yeah.
I can't take my natural at the time that I was going to. What do
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah, it was definitely much more of a passive thing if than anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's not a passive thing though? 2 Dropalords morphing on in Xeno. Lots of roaches in
Oh.
production, not a drone in the past 30 seconds. You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think that Starkiller is gonna wreck JusticeSimon with some roaches.
Ah.
Ah, yeah. As you can see, the roaches are getting loaded on up, so 2 Dropalords full of roaches probably going to hit the main. Meanwhile, there's going to be a big frontal push on this third base. Still no drones in production. Starkiller, it's roach time. He's going to go ahead and put the pedal to the metal here. Roach is going to go ahead and really get up in production here. I like how he's keeping them a little bit scattered in his bases, so it's a little bit ambiguous when he's scouting them on. It just kind of protects that information a little bit better. You can't see all of them at once. And now he's going to move on out. There's no shield batteries at this base. The Oracle is just now setting down some stasis wards. And the gateway explosion is just now happening, but he's still only on 3 gates. He has 3
He's
immortals, which is strong.
Trying to set up for a 2-prong between the third and the natural, but it's not that kind of a 2-prong.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's more of like a 2-ish prong, you know? Starkiller, ooh, actually a couple roaches do get trapped there. And now JusticeSimon knows, you know, the jig is up. And the Oracle is going to get biled down. A very unfortunate play there. These gateways, it looks like a good position, but in reality, they're just going to go ahead and get picked on off while the roaches use them to kite the Protoss army. Big roach concave. Starkiller is maxed out on roaches. A very classic sort of timing to go to. Let's see how it works on out. There's only 3 phoenixes in the sky. Definitely nothing that is going to make him very comfortable. He's going to go ahead and do the best that he can. He's got a lot of immortals here. The positioning is really good. Roach is really just trying to force the issue. I think he needs to play this a little bit more calmly. Knock down those gateways first before he tries to commit. But I think he just got too much here, you know?
Yeah, these roaches are finding their way into the mineral lines while engaging the army. So probes are not even being pulled as it's just everything's dying.
Yeah, to be fair though, everything for Justice is dying as well, but the roach drop in the natural also killed the entire mineral line, so that is also a problem, some would say. Some desperation weapons coming on, and these immortals have so many kills. 13 kills on that one, 13 kills on that one, 10 on that one, 8 on that one. I mean, they've been putting in work, no doubt, but I don't think it's enough. He's gonna go and lose his last couple of immortals, desperately trying to pick them up to buy some time, but I think after 40 probes go down, Starkiller can do pretty much anything.
Yeah, this is a commanding lead.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, he can go up to high right now if he wanted to, which this time will not be a mistake, you know. This game, well,
Yeah,
I even
yeah.
think this game will be a little bit of a mistake, but he can do it, and it'll be a lot better. Yeah, Justice doesn't even want to play it out. GG is called! And Starkiller takes a 3-1 advantage in the best of 9. And like Nemesis says, this is Stefano's roach max out, actually. Stefano, I know, is really famous for his roaches. Like, Stefano is one of those players who will just kind of just make roaches, you know? Yeah.
He changed the way Zergs play so much.
Yeah, he was really revolutionary, because he was really like, Stefano was like the foreigner a while ago. If you guys have been in StarCraft for, you know, a relatively long time, like, if you guys remember Stefano, Stefano was the man. And a lot of foreign Zerg players took note of that, and took note of him, consequently, so, yeah. If you just want a little bit of StarCraft history, Stefano was definitely a pioneer in the first foreigner Zerg to really be a threat.
Yes, and then one day there was this Zerg named Cyril.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was a Zerg called Cyril. I feel so fortunate to have witnessed the, you know, Cyril era, the Cyrilla, sounded better in my head, actually unfold. I mean, I remember that. Oh my god, it's actually best of 5. Holy shit. Okay, wait 1 sec. But I think we have to change how long I talk for. Oh wait, crap. And let me quickly. Congrats. Okay, yeah, shit. It was totally best of 5. I'm sorry, guys. I thought it was a best of 9 because there's always best of 9. But yeah, it was. Cyril has just been like I think this is the first time in StarCraft history where we can really actually say that a foreigner player is the best player in the world right now. And has been for a little bit of a while.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a best of 5, but all maps will be played. Wait, so we keep playing?
I can puzzle.
Yes.
Nem,
Yeah.
explain.
Nem, please. Come on, mate.
Nem, please!
Please, Plemesis. Please, Nemesis. Justice says last map. Okay, gotcha. So that is Winter's Gate, which I actually haven't played on yet. What is Winter's Gate? How is it like? Oh, no, wait, shit, I totally did play on this one. This was the one with the inhibition zones all over it, right?
Yes. Yes. It has the inhibitor zones.
Yeah. Or not the inhibition
The-
zones. That's a different thing, you know? Inhibition zone. Inhibitor zones. It's also a Showmatch to showcase the new maps on the ladder, says Nemesis. So, yep, we're going to go ahead and do this. Even though Starkiller, he did win, it is going to be one more match here just to see if JusticeSimon can fight back, to see if Kitty's got claws. So we're going to see if he can take this and make it a 3-2 instead of a 3-1. So instead of an overwhelming defeat, it's just kind of a defeat, you know. 3-2 is close. Invite to game. Here we go. Make sure everyone's in the right place. Oh, hunky dory. Aw, Zeno, you didn't want to join the party? Oh no, wait, that was Justice. Here we go. Alright, I think we are loaded on up here, so we're almost ready to begin. Starkiller says go, go. Justice says go, go. Zeno, what say you? Oh,
players.
Right, totally. That was a test. You passed another Calcer test, you should be proud.
I mean...
Oh, shit, wait. Okay.
Technically, that's a good cannon map, but,
Where are you going with this one, Zeno? Oh, man. I think, Oh, wait, there's that match with no link? Oh, totally. Let me check that out. One sec. Oh, very cool. Oh, awesome.
Good as Zeno again.
Yeah, make sure to do stuff on the Match Arena page if you guys are feeling generous and want to give these players, that's, 30 extra cents in their prize pool. You can do easy stuff like GameStop, follow GameStop, retweet GameStop. Easy stuff. Easy money, as some would say. So definitely do check that out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the bottom right-hand position of Winter's Gate. Representing the Red Protest player, can he make this defeat less humiliating? It is JusticeSimon.
And the top left, as the Teal Zerg, it is Starkiller.
Oh crap, I totally messed up his intro. Don't tell him.
Tell who what?
Exactly. Now, Winter's Gate is the second map ever in the map pool to use these inhibitor zones, and this time there are in some pretty great spots actually. Some Terrans I know out there will not like this. I know this Overlord in the middle of the map definitely does not like this. I mean, I thought they were slow before. That is just kind of that's pathetic. But having these inhibitor zones on the left side of the map are definitely very helpful against drop play. Now, no, there is no Terran in the map. Top left, that's not Terran. Bottom right, nope, try again. But regardless, it is very, very, very strong against Terran. Like, if they try and boost away, you can pretty much guarantee that they're either going through the top part of your map, so you can move there prematurely, or they're gonna go ahead, get slowed down by these zones, and just get blinked on. So, very cool map. They're scattered all across it too, like way more than the previous map.
Fights over the third kind of interesting because you have both the rocks and the inhibitor zone. So the rocks can be broken, but the inhibitor zone will always be there.
Inhibitor zones. The name of the map that had inhibitor zones on it was Turbo Cruise, right? Or was that Thunderbird?
Yes.
It was Turbo Cruise, right?
It was Turbo. Yeah.
All right, yeah. It's kind of funny. Like I feel like they tested out inhibitor zones on Turbo Cruise. Like they just had like 4 of them, right? Like 2 in the middle, 2 in the last part. And now they were like, once they realized that it wasn't that horrible for the game, they just put like 50. Like all over. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I
10.
feel like this one has less than
Turbo Cruise?
Yes. But they are also positioned better. Like where they put it on Turbo Cruise was kind of silly.
Yeah, just like in the middle of the map for everyone to go through and just kind of like meh.
Lings get in, and there's
GG!
no adept here yet.
Right?
Okay, it pops. I don't see how he holds this.
Yeah, hence me screaming GG. This is kind of a sad little miscalculation. You know, he actually foresaw this. You know how he's like pressing, like he typed ZZZZ?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was why. He was mimicking what Starkiller is doing. And Justice says he forgot the pylon too. Even more painful, but GG is called, and Starkiller technically goes 4-1. And yeah, that is going to be the series. GG's to everybody. Starkiller and our friend Justice are going to get a nice little bit of pocket change for helping us showcase these new maps to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing these awesome casts. And Zeno, so it's how do you say it in Mandarin again? How do you, like the bathroom?
厕所在哪里?
厕所在哪里? Eh? Out of 10, Nali. 厕所在哪里? On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you give that? What would you give my interpretation of it?
6.5.
How do you say 6.5 in Mandarin?
I'm not going to try.
do you just like start saying 6? No, do you say 6 and then you start saying 6 but cut yourself?
I don't know how to do fractions.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know how to do fractions either. Not in languages, just in general, you know. Fractions are hard. But thank you, Xenodactyl and Arrowhead, for helping us for this.
Oh, wait, no.
Here. Oh, you got
Lil Ipan.
You got it?
Yeah, sort of. Lil Ipan.
Lil Ipan.
Well,
right,
anyway.
Lil Ipan out of Lil Ipan plus 3.5. Right. Nemesis.
Yes, Nemesis, thank you.
6.5. No, that makes sense. Wow, Nemesis really bringing the Mandarin shade here. My god. Alright, well, regardless, Zeno, big thank you, mate, for helping me, Cassie. It's always fun to do this with a solo. Always fun to do these duos and solos, I feel. Thank you for sending me that dog picture. Honestly, I think it's like my new favorite thing in ever. And actually, Nemesis says you are right, and she was just teasing you, so good on you. Thank you to Starkiller, and thank you to JusticeSimon, of course, for being our players, and I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Zeno, got any passing remarks you'd like to say?
No.
In Mandarin?
Absolutely not.
How do you say absolutely not in Mandarin?
I am not answering that.
You mean absolutely not?
Wanan.
Alright, I'm gonna literally look up how to do it, and then we'll piece you guys out, let you guys go back to sleep or whatever you guys are doing. Absolutely not. Oh wait, that's Korean. Shoot. Come on, Google Translate. Does Google Translate not have Mandarin on it? Oh my god.
It really does. It's in there. It's just
no,
not.
It says Chinese.
Yeah.
Wait, is that? Wait, I thought they were two different things, like Chinese and Mandarin, like Mandarin and stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, Nemesis, I'm just getting word that she's telling me that you said one on, which means good night.
Yes.
Wow, so rude. You know what? Jude. How do you say? Wait, what the hell? Jude.
绝对不
Jadwe Boo. Absolutely not. In case you didn't know, and you didn't want to hurt my feelings. Alright, this is dragging on way too long. I'm sorry, guys. One on to you.
Said good night.
One on to you all, and to all a one on. And I'll see you guys in the next APS. This is kind of been a special little cast because I couldn't, I have school starting soon, so I'm going to start casting a little bit less often, so it's good to get one last one in there. So, yeah. One on, you guys. I'll catch you later.